Hi, this is Ben from Implements Direct, and I'm showing you guys the Hanmey Flail mower, mulching mower. This particular one that I've got in front of me is a 1.55 metre model. That refers to the cutting width. They've got a fixed offset to the right hand side. This one is approximately 1 metre from the centre of the PTO shaft to the offset side. It's got dual category 1 and 2 pins on the bottom, and the top one is a Cat 1, and it's also got a Cat 2 slotted hole. It's a 50 horsepower gearbox. It's got a built-in overrun clutch and a lifting eye on it for lifting the mower with. Going around the back of the mower, it's got an adjustable roller. I'll show you more of that later, and also adjustable skids, belt cover, there's a grease access plug there, and also grease nipples on the ends of the roller. So the back door of this opens up to allow a high flow of grass. Also it lets you gain access to the flails much easier. If you get anything wrapped around there, or if you do need to change the flails or service anything, it makes access much easier rather than having to climb under the mower. I'll open that up in a minute and show you the underside. Under the front here though, there's a whole lot of steel flaps which reduce the speed of any discharged debris, and also the PTO shaft comes with a Series 4 PTO. It's got a shear bolt yoke on one end, which provides protection for any sudden impacts. Of course, the belts will slip also if you stall the mower. I'll just open this back door up and show you the flails and all that setup. Right, so I've just opened the back door of this up. As you can see, it's got a number of holes here that you can set with the bolt through there in two open positions and one closed position. The roller is adjustable in the same sort of fashion as well as the skids. You can see on the inside here a number of bolt holes. I've got the roller all the way down at the moment and the skid all the way down at the back. That's the bearing in there. This is pretty well covered. I mean, you will get stuff jammed in around there eventually, but it's pretty well protected. All the flails, good heavy solid cast hammer flails. These are dynamically balanced down to 15 grams, so there's no vibration. It's all computer balanced. And on the back edge of the roller here we've got a mud scraper. I usually remove that when working in long grass because you tend to get clumps of grass caught around it. So I mean, you can see this lid opens right up and you've got real easy access to the flails, and if you're going through really heavy grass you can fire out a high volume of mulched grass without worrying about it clogging. I've just removed the belt cover on this. It's only one bolt to pull off. It's pretty simple. You can see it's a triple section. These are B section pulleys, or B section belts should I say. There's a grease nipple on that bottom one for the inner bearing, and there's the same on the other side, except it's exposed, but it's still got a shroud on it, same as the grease nipple on the roller here, to prevent it being damaged while mowing. I'm just going to show you how I've got the skids and the roller set up on this. Got the skid all the way up at the front and almost all the way down at the back, and the roller all the way down. Now how I change the cutting height then is just by adjusting the top link. That rolls the mower back on the roller and lifts the rotor higher as you extend the top link. This is much easier than adjusting the skid, and you don't leave any skid marks in the ground. You're running all on the roller. I was using category 1. This is just on a 30 horsepower John Deere, which is an ideal size to run this mower. It hangs out from the wheel about a foot, which lets you cut up closer to fences and trees and stuff. It's got the cleverest pins. They're sort of supported from both sides. It makes hookup really easy, especially with the dual category pin, because you've got that piece hanging out to help lever the lift arms into line. when you've got it halfway through, you just give it a bit of a pull and it'll straighten it up. The PDO shaft has got the shear bolt at the gearbox end. This is the operator's manual canister. There's an operator's manual in there. Tells you how to adjust the belts and all the maintenance and stuff. You can see on this end you've got the grease nipple for that end of the main rotor shaft, and also the grease nipple for the roller. Those are really two of your four main lubrication points on the mower. The gearbox is oil filled, it's about halfway with oil. There's the breather there with that's also the filling point, and there is a level plug in the front of the gearbox around there. You probably need to pull the plastic shaft off, plastic cover off to get access to that, but there's also a drain plug underneath.